Alright, I just turned it off. I think I wound up using probably like half the can, and I did like had to chop up in there because it is thick and chunky. I was expecting it to pour out like the regular stuff, so I had to go and slide up in that thing instead of using the can opener. I probably should have used the can opener first, but I gotta get the rest of that out of there. Try to use it before it go bad, but it did what it's supposed to do. Got the little red stuff going. I did wind up cooking it about an hour longer than they said it was gonna have to cook, and I'm guessing that's because it's no substitute for the time this stuff take. You know, like they say, soak the beans overnight. You can't quickly do it in an hour, you know what I'm saying, with the hot water. You can jump start it, but it didn't cook for an hour. Once I tasted it after an hour, I tried to mash the beans up like they said, take a portion out and mash it up. I was like, they ain't mashing, so I tasted one of the beans and I'm like, oh, well, it ain't done. But I was like, well, I think I got enough liquid in there for it to keep cooking without it starting to stick to the bottom. So I turned it back down and just probably, I think I let it cook for about another hour, but it's good to go. And I'm going to be eating goddamn red beans and rice. I guess whatever I don't eat after probably 3 days, 4 days maximum, I need to freeze it. And then I did see a little post talking about freezing it in ice cubes, and then you could just take them out, you know, and just take out however many you need, so you don't have to heat it all up, because once you freeze it and heat it up, whatever you don't eat, it's trash. So you can, you know, I can portion it out, so whatever it is I don't eat during this little lunch period and I get sick of it, I just probably follow their little advice, man, and put it in ice cubes and put it away, because ain't no way I'm about to kill this whole pot. I ain't gonna be able to do it. But the beans are tender, taste pretty good. I did wind up putting like a tablespoon or so, probably like a tablespoon and a half of brown sugar in with the little manwich stuff. What else did I put in there? I put in a dash of soy sauce because you always put in a dash of soy sauce. Probably wind up putting like a tablespoon of chicken base, a tablespoon of beef base, and then like a half a tablespoon of the tomato base I got up there. And it's just the Norris stuff, you know, the Norris base and all of that. But I think it's gonna be popping, and I've been wanting some red beans and rice for, I'm telling you, I don't know how long. I just been lazy and didn't want to do it. And yeah, so I'm gonna have me some red beans and rice, and it's gonna be popping. And it's full of bell peppers and onions. The bell peppers and onions was pretty much a quarter, a quarter of the pot. So it's got plenty of and the celery. So it's got plenty of veggies in there. It's gonna go down. Plus the tomatoes in there, so I shouldn't have to worry about starch overload or anything like that. Whatever was inside them vegetables is still in this pot, and whatever wasn't destroyed by heat. I need to start looking that type of stuff up, like vitamins and nutrients, and if heat destroyed and all this that. Or I could just not care and just keep on doing what I've been doing, and then just do what it do. Anyway, I was worried about these beans, but they finally got tender. I didn't know if like the sugars inside of the apples, because I remember reading something that was like you put salt in it, the beans won't get tender, or they were saying it about lentils or something like that, and I was like, oh, I hope I ain't messing that up. But it went on and got tender, so I can take me a breath now. I'm chilling. So I got lunch, dinner, and whatever for however long. Later.